So I'm Becky Yeaman, and I'm one of the co-owners of Thurston Wolfe Winery, along with my husband, Wade Wolfe.
And what are we doing here tonight? We're having a party.
Yes, this is a great celebration. We're having our wine club party, and we've been most fortunate through the years to have customers that have been with us forever. And many of them are wine club members, and so to celebrate, we have a big harvest party, and we also invite wine writers, as Andy Perdue is, and our distributors, and it's been great, other than it's very rainy today.
But that seems to be happening this year. So
yeah, very interesting year.
And you're releasing some wines. Can you talk about those?
Yes. Tonight we released 3 brand new products. Well, actually 4 brand new products. We have a 2008 Cabernet Franc, a 2008 Malbec, and a 2008 Merlot. And then we're featuring our premier Bordeaux blend of the Geologist, which is a 2007.
And tell me about the Geologist, because that's really kind of been the focal point this evening.
It has. My brother, it's named after my brother Mike Yeaman, who is a geoscientist, and in trips with my husband Wade through different vineyard sites, they've come upon some interesting geologic rock sites, Snipes Mountain in particular, and he explains all the geographic part, but basically this is very old rock that some of these grapevines are grown on, really old, like 150 million years of river rock and rock. And so we thought, when Michael discovered this, that this would be a real interesting start to our Bordeaux blend. And the Cabernet is where that's from, and so it just started there. And then we blended the Cab Franc and Merlot and a little bit of Syrah to have the Geologist.
You have a wine named after you. It's called Sweet Rebecca.
It is. Yes, it is. Yes. So in 1987, my husband thought it would be a nice idea to have dessert wines, which it is, and he said, I think that we should have one called Sweet Rebecca. So Sweet Rebecca has been a lot of things. It's been a Sauterne, which it got rave reviews, competed against Chateau Yquem in 1988. However, Sauternes are sort of a hard sell in this market, so it was a Riesling at one point, and now, and will stay, is an orange muscat, a fortified orange muscat. The orange muscat comes from Colin Morell's vineyard in Benton City, and we add brandy to it during its fermentation. So the alcohol is about 16.5, and the sugar is about 10, and I think Sweet Rebecca tastes like honeyed tangerines.
And have you evolved during this time as well?
Well, I've gotten older.
But you've gotten better too.
Better,
right?
Yeah, better with age, they always say. That's right, yeah. We like this site for the orange muscat. It's really good, and it's got a real intense orange muscat character, which is what we want in that product. So I don't see us changing too much from what it is now.
No.
Yeah.
And there are actually several wines at Thurston Wolfe that are named after family members. You got Dr. Wolfe Family Red.
Yes.
And the port.
The JTW port. It started when our son was born in 1990. Wade thought, in honor of Josh, that we would name our port after him. So since 1990, it's JTW's port, which stands for Joshua Thurston Wolfe.
Excellent.
Yes, and he turns 21 this coming year.
So he can actually drink it.
Yeah, and we have a huge bottle of 1990 JTW port just for that celebration.
Wow. Wow. This has been kind of a funny year for Washington, because it's been cooler, it's been wet for some reason.
Yes.
Tell me, what is it like around the winery during harvest, even in a normal year? Is it just total craziness, or?
Yes, well, you're at the whim of the grapes when they're ready to come off, and Wade's always out in the vineyard checking the sugar levels daily at this time of year. The days are long. They start out early, and normally we don't do much crushing until the afternoon because we like the fruit to warm up. We don't like cold fruit when we bring it in. So it is preparation of getting the barrels prepared. And then also we punch down at night and during the morning, and that all takes extra time. And
that was the Geologist.
Oh, yeah, that was the Geologist. And then it can go way late into the evening because depending when the fruit comes in, we have it often crushed somewhere else, and it's brought to us. We crush our own too here, and so the quality of the wine is dependent on when the fruit is ready to go, and you must be on top of that. And so it isn't just when you want to do it, it's when the fruit's ready. So it varies. And then, of course, a lot of it is mechanically harvested, and there's only so many of those mechanically harvested out there. So when the harvesters can do it, they're there, and you've got to be there too. So yes, it makes for really long days.
Yeah.
Particularly this year.
What's your involvement? Do you help make the wine? Do you crush the grapes with your feet?
For a long time, I helped process all the fruit along with Wade, but I did discover that I'm not as strong and I'm not as big as most guys. So for the last 3 years, we've had interns, and I do like doing it, but it's a lot slower when I'm working with the press or anything. So I had to face the fact that I needed a younger, youthful male to help me out. So Wade and I do almost all the work ourselves, and we have a lot of good help, but we label it ourselves, we foil it ourselves, we bottle it ourselves. We don't use any bottling equipment other than what we have here. So it's pretty labor intensive.
Yeah, I think people forget that Thurston Wolfe started in 1987, if I'm correct, which really makes it one of the oldest wineries, and even though you're in one of the newest areas here at the Vintners Village.
Yes, it's been kind of interesting. We were bond number 177, and I don't know how many bonds there are now. There's got to be way all over 700, I'm sure, by now. And in a way, it's kind of nice because we've been able to weather some of the bad stuff, the economics and all that, which we should because the product's good and it's reasonably priced and we're well known. But it's fun to be with the young people. It's fun to be with the young wineries. Our association here at Prosser Vintners Village is a pretty tight association. And we all come from different age brackets. I learned to tweet and Facebook because of these people.
Nice.
Yeah, and it's been good. And they have different ways of doing things than we do. And we share information. And it's been a good relationship.
It seems like it's been an awful big success with everybody here. So.
Yes, this is a very unusual environment. There may be something similar to us, but not many places.
No.
Not 14 wineries within walking distance. And yeah, it's really unique.
Well, Becky, I probably should let you get back to the party, but thanks for taking some time for us.
Thank you, Andy.
All right.